Okay, class, we have Team Captain Jaden and Team Captain Perry. Jaden, Perry, please pick your teams.
Leo, Matthew, Leo, Perry. What the-
Number 13.
I quit.
Jaden's team, skins. Perry's team, shirts.
We'll talk about that afterwards.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the NutBreak podcast. This is episode 5, and it's a very special episode because we have our very first guest in the podcast, Enrico Esteban. I got so excited to mention the guest that I forgot to introduce myself and my co-hosts. My name is Matthew Taganen.
I'm Jaden Mock.
I'm Leo.
And I'm Perry. And welcome back once again. Enrico, would you like to say a couple things about yourself before we get started?
Yeah, of course. Sorry. So for those of you guys that do not know me, actually, sorry, before I start, I just want to say Matthew, Perry, Leo, Jaden, thanks for letting me join you guys on this podcast. But yeah, moving forward into just a little bit about myself. So my name is Enrico Esteban. I'm a fitness enthusiast and health advocate. So I was born in North Bay, Ontario, and I was raised in BC, like British Columbia. And right now, I'm currently serving in the Canadian Armed Forces. What I do is I'm a naval weapons engineering technician, and I recently just graduated from a course. And I've been in the military ever since August 2019. But yeah, so as of recently, I have made my presence be known on Instagram. So I've entered the fitness space on there, and surprisingly enough, I've got a lot of attention, and I've been receiving a lot of support, and yeah, so far so good. And right, so not too long after I made my presence known on Instagram, um, I I launched my first business, and this business is called Trinity Health Academy. And it's where our main focus, Trinity Health Academy, is to help college and university students achieve their healthiest bodies possible, and really show them the importance of exercise and training their mind and their body, and how it can affect different areas in their lives. Um, and yeah, that's as of right now. We do have a lot of big plans coming up soon, but um, yeah, I just want to make a positive impact where I can and add value to what is shared on social media. That's a little bit about myself. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions if you guys have any.
Fantastic.
That was an incredible
That was good.
introduction.
That was very good. Very good.
Man, I'm trying, bro. Like I'm just like, what do I say next? What do I say next?
No, that
But,
was so good.
yeah. No, I feel like I'm too close to the camera too. Like I feel like I'm sort of like pressing on you guys, so I'll just back up a little bit. Yeah,
As he
it's
talks
just
more and more, he leans in.
yeah, I'll just lean back a little bit.
Before we get really into the questions, I just want to share a story about Enrico. But yeah, all throughout high school, for me at least, I viewed him as a leader just because of his charisma and his ability and his knack for people to follow him. But I think it was 2 years ago. I was already out of high school. I was hanging out with Leo and a friend at his place for haircuts. His name is Francis, a very close friend of ours. And then I forget the reason why, but Leo texted Enrico saying, "Yo, can you do me a favor?" And then without hesitation, no questions asked, Enrico said, "Yeah, what's up?" And then Francis just pointed out, I'm like, wow, that's a real loyal friend, because he didn't even ask what the favor was. He didn't say, yeah, sure. If you tell me what it is first, he just said, "Yeah, what's up?" Just ready to help. So I just wanted to share that story with the viewers and with you guys.
Thanks, Matthew. But yeah, I can't really say too much on that, it's like I'm not gonna say no to helping somebody. It's
Mhm.
sort of just like, you know, if someone like if anybody really, if anybody is like say someone is someone's like drowning and they're like help me, you're not gonna be like why? Why? You know, like what did you do for me? You obviously you're gonna help them, you know, regardless of what it is.
I mean, I
Um
can't swim.
I mean, I don't know if I can lift that heavy, but yeah.
Damn, he just called him too fat,
I
dog.
can't swim.
No, no, I'm just saying because I'm not. Okay,
do
okay, okay,
do
okay,
you
okay.
expect me to jump into
Maybe,
the deep end to get someone when I can't swim?
Save
yo,
yourself, fat ass.
I never
but it's not
learned,
like
okay?
that. It's not like that. Maybe, maybe I should have like said something else. Maybe like if you need help with groceries, you want me to pick up a banana or something, you know, I can help with that. But I'm
It-
saying is like carrying somebody and like because like I actually did this over the summer. We went to a lake, me and my friends, and um he had like he's not too great in shape and he's not the greatest swimmer. And so we swam out to a little dock in the middle of the lake. And as we were trying to get back to shore, he was like, "Yo, I'm so out of breath." Like you know, he's like, well, he wasn't
Oh
like that, right?
no.
Of course, because he's like he's under stress, and he's like, "I'm actually out of breath." Um,
Oh
but
no.
yeah, and I was like, "Well, I gotta help him," you know. Like we're in the middle of the lake, so I was like, "Yo, just hold on to me." And like every time, like as I was like swimming, I'd be going down and down. And I'm like, okay, you
Oh.
let go of me for a second, you know, let go of me for a second, because he's a bigger guy, right? But I'm not gonna be like, yo, this guy's struggling. Like I'm here, like I'm all right swimmer. I have like, I believe, like I can swim for a long time. So I was like, okay, let me just catch my breath and I'll help you get to shore. So I did that. That was like the first time I ever like helped somebody in a situation like that. So I thought that was interesting.
You saved his
And
life.
Yeah,
well,
Yeah, you
potentially,
did.
potentially.
I'm sure he could have made it. He just like in his mind, he was just like, I'm tired, you know, because really it's all up there, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I'll take this back to, so you guys know Jade, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
She's a better swimmer than me. She's a better swimmer than me, 100%. And she came to visit me on in the summer, and we went to the same no, we went to a different lake. It's called Chocolate Lake. It's a big lake, right? And she was like, "Let's swim across the lake to the next beach." And I was like, "No way, I'm doing that." And then so what Jay does is she swims, and I'm like, "Man, I'm not gonna sit here like like what am I gonna do? You know, she's out there. She's my friend. So I was like, okay, I'll go with you. And yeah, it was tough for sure. But I was like, man, if I stop now, where do I go? Right? Just like stop in the middle of the lake. But what I figured out then was like swimming on your back was easier. So I was just like floating around. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, was it relaxing?
Um,
Without like being afraid that you're like not gonna make
I think that's the biggest
it?
part too, just being afraid that you're gonna like not make it and
Yeah,
you're
for
gonna get
sure.
tired out, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Because fight or flight.
exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like that's so relaxing if like you knew like what if you like had like a dock nearby but like in the middle of the water just like floating. That sounds nice.
Knowing you from your past high school, where you're this crazy athlete with monster hops, just like pinning people on the backboards,
Man.
spiking the volleyball at the craziest angles, you know, how do you transition from being that kind of athlete to like how you do right now, and you're like pursuing all this fitness, all this, you're promoting all this health and wellness stuff. How do you
Mhm.
go from, how do you make the transition over?
So right now, for me, I still do take part in a lot of like team-based activities, and so right now I'm also playing basketball. That's like something big for me right now. So I don't neglect it, right? Like I allow myself to take part in that as well. But yeah, I like to say my main focus is like weightlifting and trying to like be the best version of myself to um sort of promote a healthy lifestyle to the people that follow me, right? Um, and yeah, how I transitioned, I believe, is just not really being able to play on a team. Because when I was in BC, you, myself, Leo, we would go play volleyball, right? But as I transitioned into the military, I didn't really involve myself into sports, like into sports. So I just like, how am I gonna keep active, right? And through that, I just started working out, taking care of my body, watching what I eat, and it carried on from there.
Don't you do like a lot of like physical activity, like being there?
In the military,
Yeah.
um, so they really hold it on you, and hope that you own up and like do it for yourself. So they'll give you PT time, but it really depends on how you use it, right? Like say you have some admin that you have to cover up, or you have a dentist appointment, something, right? Take care of your car, you can go do that. But for me, I don't have like I don't like I finish all my admin first of all, and I don't really have anything else to do. Like I finish my work. If there's nothing else to do, then I really work on PT, right?
Is
Um, sorry, were you gonna say something, Jaden?
is PT time just like free time for you then, or is it like specifically meant for PT?
What I Well, see, it's I don't know how it is in the Air Force or the Army, um, but what I would like to see implemented into what's happening right now with me and the element that I'm in is sort of having a supervisor, you
Mm,
know, to uh, to like make sure that you're actually working out.
right,
Just because I feel like when people are being given that PT time, they don't really make best use of it.
right.
Uh-huh. So I think that would really help. But
And for
yeah,
sure, right? Like, cause you kind of need that pushing factor to push you towards PT. I don't know when your PT
yeah.
time is exactly. Is that in the
Hmm.
morning or is that like in the middle of the day?
So it's when I speak about PT time, this was when I was on course, okay?
Mm,
Uh, but now that like I haven't experienced what life on ship is like, or like what life in my actual trade is, just because I just graduated. And right now I'm on leave, so I won't be able to get that full experience of what being a naval weapons engineering technician is until I get the ship. And
ah,
before I get the ship, I have to complete another course. Um, but yeah, Pete. Sorry, I'm sort of getting lost. What was the question again?
like is your PT like for when you're in courses, right? Is that
Yes.
PT time more in the mornings, in the afternoons, or at nighttime?
Oh, it really depends on what your classes are like. So, uh, some days you would have it in the morning. Maybe like another day you'd have it before lunch. But if you talk to your instructors and you come together as a class and be like, hey, do you mind if we move our PT day to the end, or our PT time towards the end of the day, just because, then you organize that with your teacher, and if they agree with that, then you could do that. So it's a little bit flexible in a sense, but yeah, I believe you get PT time. From what I remember, you have, I believe, four periods in within the week
Mm.
dedicated towards PT.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's a
but
course then, but kind of.
uh, sh- mm, it's not a course, I wouldn't say. But yeah, they give you that time for sure.
Mm.
Aside from the physical fitness itself, has it helped you in like other aspects of your life?
Uh,
Like,
yeah.
sorry,
Sorry.
like mental
No.
health kind of thing.
Yeah, of course, of course. So, um, you know, I've been working out and like participating in like physical activity all my life. But you still notice the difference after you like perform some sort of exercise. So say you go running, right after that you sort of have that feeling of just like you feel good. So for me, after I work out and I go toward to like complete another task, you just feel like you're in the zone, you know,
100%.
Right.
right? You already completed something and you're motivated to do another thing. So
Is
I've seen that in myself. Um, I'm also like I like generally I'm a happy guy. Man, I had trouble saying that, but um, like
Blink
I'm a
twice.
yeah,
You're okay.
but yeah,
You're fine. You're fine.
yeah. So I do see that it's helped me like with like focusing in school. I've just been I've been more productive for sure. Like I'm onto like I get to doing stuff right away. Um,
Fantastic.
and yeah,
Do
that's
you
like personally that's just how I feel.
do you
So
feel
would you
more?
say you're able to tap into the zone just manually then when you start
Mm,
doing, let's say, homework, you know what I'm saying? Because then
yo,
regularly people would like what, clean their room,
yeah.
drink tea or something, and then start do their homework slowly. But can you just like start doing your homework right
Damn, that was
away?
a good
And
snap.
you know
Practice every
me.
night.
Nah, nah. But I do find that it helps. I
Mm.
do find that it helps. Just getting something done that is like like physically challenging, and like putting some stress on your body, and then going to perform something else. I think it it really helps me. That's really all I have to say.
Do you feel when you after you work out, do you feel more tired throughout the day or do you feel like more energetic?
Well, it uh okay, so I'll get to that. But what I do, so say if I work out in the morning, that just kickstarts my day.
Mm.
Mm,
Like it's like I got one thing done. Let's go shower. Let's get started with the day. That's how I feel. you
right.
know and then towards the end of the day I'm like, all right, yo, this is all right, this is my like the last thing I have to do before I can shower and go to bed.
Hmm.
So for me, it really depends. So in the morning, right after my workout, I'll feel like, oh yeah, let's do this, let's get started with the day. But in the end of the day, I'm like, I'm glad I finished that. Got my workout in. Let's go to bed, let's do it again tomorrow.
That
That's a
makes it
really good
sound
way of
like,
thinking of it.
are you doing like twice a day then? Are you doing one in the morning and then one at night or just like
So right now, like just because I have quite a bit of free time right now, and I think it's like if I like my best, like the best way, or like the best possible use of time for me right now is to like work out. So in the morning, I'll just like a nice like ab workout, or I'll do just a workout in my room,
a
and then
light
I'll
one?
go. Sorry.
A light one?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just like get my body going, get myself ready for the day, and then towards like the middle or closer to the end of the day, then I'll like actually focus on my push pull legs, whatever day it is. I wouldn't say it's necessary to work out 2 times a day. Like if you're gonna be working out 2 times a day, I wouldn't suggest you work on like the same muscle group. If anything, you have to work on like another muscle group. So if you're gonna be working out 2 times a day, maybe go like chest and triceps for one session, and then for the next session, focus on shoulders, or do back in the morning, and then like um do like the secondary muscle, do like the bicep, right?
Mm.
Next, just something
Switch it
like
up.
Aside,
that.
yeah.
Sorry, continue.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say is like there's you sh- personally, I don't think you should work out the same muscle group twice in one day, just because if you work that muscle group hard enough the first time, then you wouldn't have to do it a second time, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get where I'm going.
Do it
Yeah.
right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Aside from like the physical part of it,
yeah.
what other parts of fitness and health like do people tend to overlook or neglect? Would you say, or if there is?
In my experience, so something that I neglect early on in like the stages of my like fitness journey would be, I want to say stretching
Mm.
and mobility, just because I'm not familiar with the exercises to perform, and stretching is just like whenever I stretch, I'm just like, man, this is tough, this is like even tougher than like this is more difficult than my workout. But it's something that I think we should all like really really key in on, just to see longevity in our body, and like yeah.
I
Yeah,
can speak
100%.
firsthand that mobility is 100% the way to go.
Yeah,
You don't want to get injured, right? If you're in the middle of a
exactly.
workout.
And just like make sure that your body's in like healthy condition to perform the workouts that you want to do, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Put yourself in the best position possible, and like work out safely, just so that you can do it longer, right?
Exactly.
What
Mhm.
about like food?
Food? How
Yeah.
are you asking like how I take care of myself and watch my nutrition?
Yeah, like do you go into that at all?
Uh,
Like people, a
so
lot of people like go into like the uh like calorie intake, like
yeah. So what I do, so I recently just followed a meal plan. Like I just got into a meal plan. On that meal plan, it just tells me what to avoid, what I should eat. But what I really enjoy is like I believe it's called like flexible dieting, where it's just you depending on your fitness goals, because like one diet doesn't suit everybody, right? But depending on your fitness goals, so say if you want to get bigger, say if you want to get if you want to lose weight, or if you want to like work at like maintenance, you just have to like track your calories, and it's track it like so also track your macronutrients, so that's your proteins, your carbs, your fats, and try and hit like the preferred amount per day. And then like a lot of people focus on what they eat, like it's like, oh, you can't eat that cake, or you can't eat that pasta, or you can only have salads. But I feel like if you just like don't focus on that, and just like focus on hitting your target, say um ooh, like
calorie intake.
yeah,
Macros.
calorie intake, like proteins, carbs, all that, then like I think you should be good. And as long as you incorporate like, a lot of fruits and veggies, you can have a lot of fruits and veggies, like the more the merrier. Like yeah, so I think that's a great way to look at it. If you're just like looking to if you're just like looking like you don't want to be follow a super strict diet, because like the super strict diets, they it's like I don't think you have to go on a super strict diet unless you're like bodybuilding. But if you're just looking to be a healthy person in general, just like eat what you want, eat what makes you healthy, and just follow like if you're eating too many calories, then you're gonna gain weight. If you're eating like too little calories, then you're gonna lose weight. If you're gonna eat like the same calories as you were before, you're gonna stay the same.
Right.
Yeah.
But that also doesn't mean like don't eat anything.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I
you
think
Yeah.
gotta
it's
do it
the
healthy.
most important thing is to have a healthy relationship with food, right? I think
Hmm.
a lot of people see food as either good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Veggies good, sugar is bad. So I think as long as you have that healthy balance, then you're not gonna have any struggle picking the right foods to eat and whenever it's appropriate for you, right?
No, and you make a really good point there. Like balance is key in all areas of your life. Like so, for example, if you want that cake, you can have that cake, but for your next meal, maybe skip dessert and choose a healthier option for your main meal, right? So it doesn't mean that you can't have that cake. It
Yeah.
just means how are you gonna make better choices in the future so that it allows you to have that cake.
So Rico, we're talking about cake. Do you incorporate cheat meals into your program, or is that like something you don't do at all?
So I like for myself, I really what I do is on the weekends, all I do is I have apples, bananas, raspberries ready for me. Um, I have my protein shake, and and yeah, so I don't really eat out per se, like rarely on occasion. So in the military, we're on rations, and
Oh,
yeah, rations. So my how I take it is I'm on partial rations, which allows me 10 meals for the week. That's lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. But on Saturday and Sunday, I have to organize my own meals.
mm.
And those meals that are organized, I have apple, banana, raspberry, eggs, turkey bacon, and toast. And that's just what I do on the weekend.
So for your
So
rations, is there a set time and day that everyone gets together and eat it, or you're able to adjust and pick and choose when you eat it? Because then what I'm thinking is that kind of not forces you, but makes you
Yeah,
fast throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? If you only have
yeah,
2 meals, so is there a
for sure.
specific time everyone eats together, or you just choose?
Yeah. So the meal times right now are for breakfast. I believe it's 6:30 to 8, or 6 to 8,
Mhm.
something like that. and then for lunch you have 11:30 to 1, and dinner is from 4:30 to 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to eat in the designated like common area or like the eating area. You can take it up to your room. I personally I just go to the caf just so I can like talk to other people.
Yeah.
I mean, like if I'm in my room all day, like no social interaction, um, then it's like, I want to get out there, like see what everybody's up to, right?
When you
Mm.
say rations, like I'm thinking like because you're military, it's like MR, it's not MREs, right?
MREs.
No,
It's just so
no.
you get like
No, it's the
cafeteria food.
cafeteria.
That would be tough. That would be tough for
Yeah.
sure. No, they have so they have cooks that provide meals and are like prepare
Oh,
meals.
So it's
Um,
self-serve.
yeah.
do they taste really
Not
good?
sorry, the food. Yeah, the food's amazing. They take great pride in it.
Mm.
The cooks are amazing, and yeah. But so how it works is you have a main meal, a healthy meal, and a vegetarian meal. Yeah, so you get to choose between those like three options as your entree. You have starch, you have soup, and you have veggies. They can have like 2 to 3 veggies. They also have like salad on the side and just like what is it? It's like vegetable cups. I want to say like they have
Right.
beets. Yeah, they have like
Making
yeah.
me hungry.
I know, man. I love food, man.
So I'm gonna bring it back to cheat meal. So when you say
Yeah.
on the weekends you don't have that rations, I guess in your terms of cheat meal, it's more like you're just free to eat whatever you want to eat, right? Instead of like going out, you just like eating that kind of fruits or your bacon or your toast.
Yeah, I don't really crave. For one thing, it's just because I don't really want to spend too much money. Like skip the dishes is a lot of money. Just going out to eat is a lot of money. Um, and yeah, so I was trying like stray away from that. Don't really eat out too much. Ever since I've been here, and like I just take care of myself. Yeah.
Incredible discipline,
good.
I feel like.
No, well, it's not. It's just like I don't know. I'm not interested in like going out to eat, right?
Yeah.
Like eating by
So by
myself.
now,
I don't really want
you're
to spend money.
probably quite the chef, aren't you?
Quite the chef,
Oh yeah,
yo,
because if you
Perry.
don't, yeah, then you can
Me
just
a chef, bro.
include
You were
yourself.
you worked for how long, bro? Are you still
No,
working here
still
at
there,
Esteban?
still there. 5 years
Really?
strong, 5 years strong.
Holy. And you own the hotel now?
We're just dropping we're dropping lores into this podcast.
Nothing.
But
No
yeah.
promotion.
So I guess that translates to like kind of fitness and diet and and sleep.
Yeah.
On that note, though, a lot of articles say that fitness is a three-legged stool. So then, if you imagine a stool, one
Mm.
leg is fitness, one leg is sleep, and the other leg is dieting. And if you
Mm-hmm.
if you lack in even one of those categories, then the stool falls, and you're not able to progress efficiently through for your fitness goals.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with that statement? Or
No, yeah, I agree with that like as well. So for fitness, that's like your strength, your cardio training. For sleep, that's your recovery because if you don't let your muscles recover, then
Yeah.
how are they able to perform? And then your nutrition gives you the energy to perform. So like that's good. I appreciate that you looked into that though.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Was
that's cool.
there have you always been in tune with that stool, or was there ever a time where you were lagging on something and then you were like, I'm not seeing too much gains, you feel me?
Man,
What's wrong?
lat a time that I was lagging on one of the three components into like building a healthy lifestyle. So, or sorry, you said fitness, which is like physical training. You have your sleep, your nutrition is. I want to bring it back to basic training.
Oh,
Basic training, cause you were sleep deprived, right?
Yeah.
Like
right.
all through your basic training, it's almost like as if it was a dream. Yeah, because yeah,
Is that flashbacks right now?
yeah, it's just like you see my eyes, you see my eyes widening.
100%. You're going back in there.
Next
No,
question. Next question.
because you yeah ask the next question. No, but it's funny because you look back on it and you're like, wow, I really did that. Like that was tough, but I did that, and it's sort of like it makes you proud. Um, but yeah, like you'd go off little sleep, um, and then you'd have to perform all these like physically and mentally demanding tasks.
Around how much sleep would you get?
like 5 hours of sleep, sometimes
Ooh,
like four or
That's
something.
rough.
Because
with
like
PT and stuff.
with PT
Rough.
and like but it was awesome. I'm gonna tell you guys this. It was awesome. Because there's one week where you have to um where you they're simulated. So they're tasks. They're like simulated operations, and you stay up, and you have to like it's. I don't know. I don't
fantastic.
know if it's safe for me to like go into.
Hey, you don't have to if you don't
Yeah.
feel if you don't feel like it's safe. But I want to bring up another question though.
Yeah, of
When you're
course.
in that basic training and you're sleep deprived, I guess do you feel like the sense of bonding between your teammates and your comrades is greater in that time period?
100%.
Yeah.
Because you all go through the struggle together. It's tough. Like it. You almost feel miserable at a point, but just to be able to see like, yo, this guy can do it, I can too.
For sure.
It's
A,
sort,
a
it
little
sort
bit
of
of
like pushes you.
competition, would you say?
Um, so there's athletic awards. There's like
Mhm.
top athlete. There's top shooter. And there's another one. It's um like a camaraderie award, I believe.
Yeah, like the purple heart kind of thing,
Um,
like camaraderie into that, or
I think you just get like a certificate of some sort. It's just like you're the best overall like
cadet.
candidate. Candidate.
Oh,
We'll go with that.
interesting. Did you personally get any of those awards? All of them, maybe?
I was no, I was really close to the top athlete, and
Okay.
I believe 20 points short of getting ranked gold in the force test. The force test is the military physical evaluation that you have to complete once per year. But last year they didn't have it just because of like the whole COVID situation. But basic training, even with like sleep deprivation, and just like it's like being like sick. I don't like talking about being sick because it's like I was in that environment, and it's just like looking at it now, it's like everyone's so scared of being sick. But yeah,
Oh,
just being sick and having to perform the force test, and like being able to get. So I got silver. I got silver rank.
Hey,
okay.
that's pretty good. That's
Yeah,
good.
which is top 15, but I was 20 points away from being gold, which is top 2%, or no, top 2 or top 5.
Impressive
Yeah.
either way.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
for
Some
sure.
low
Great
numbers,
job.
Yeah, but
single
it's
digits.
how it is. It's so they rank you based off your age, your weight, and I believe the amount of oxygen that you can take.
Oh,
VO2
Yeah,
max?
because yeah, exactly what it is. Sorry, I forgot what it was called, but yeah. So they assess that, and then they evaluate you. That's really how it goes. I believe you can do it as a civilian as well if
Oh,
you're interested. Yeah, I think you just have to go to like a recruitment center and then try it out.
so
We
so
should
once you
go.
finished that period of time where you lacked sleep, and then
Hmm.
were you able to regain a regular sleep pattern, like 7 to 8 hours? And then what
Oh
kind of
yeah.
changes did you see in your workouts?
So at basic training, the workouts that you were doing was as a group.
Yeah.
We call it like it's like punishment PT. It's like
Yes.
yeah, that's how it
Terrible
is.
name.
So you don't work out by yourself. You don't work out by yourself. But afterwards, when you're done and you work out by yourself, then it's like yeah. Um.
So you would
Sorry. Wait.
enjoy working out with people more in terms of PT.
Well, I don't mind for sure. I don't mind at all. But when I'm able to work out by myself, then I can really focus on the things that I want to like really
Right.
achieve. So if I want to like lift heavier, or if I want to like get bigger, like I can really focus on that and not really what other people want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Do you ever take like supplements, or?
Yeah. So uh actually I just started. So well, like protein is just like it's just
Mhm.
like you've had it before, of course. But I got this new plant-based protein. Do you mind if I grab it? I'll
Oh
show you
yeah,
guys
of
what
Yeah,
it's
course.
go ahead.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. I'll be right back. This is my new plant-based protein. It's the protein is from, I believe, yellow split pea, because typical protein is made from like from milk.
Yeah,
So that's
from
like
whey,
whey.
right?
Yeah, exactly. But this plant-based protein, it's easily digestible. Doesn't get you as like
Sluggish.
yeah, no, yeah, of
Puffy.
course. Sorry, not of course, but yeah. So you're not sluggish. It's easily digestible. There's no sugar, and there's 20 grams of protein. It is a little bit lower than your typical protein. I believe like typically for like whey it's like 27. It would be around that. Yeah, but I've enjoyed it so far.
Damn, you know the exact grams of protein for protein powder? That's insane.
No, not even. I
For
mean,
for
but
not
yeah,
for
this
Some
is,
vegan,
product
for whey.
placement.
and so this is
Advertisement?
awesome. It's delicious.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, how much
Like,
they paid you for that?
I'm not even sponsored by these guys, but I just want to like, cause I'm thoroughly
Sponsor this
impressed.
man.
What's the
I'm
brand
thoroughly
called?
impressed. This is called Beyond Yourself. Beyond Yourself, but I believe it's like Beyond Vegan.
Beyond
IF.
vegan, so it's beyond meat and vegan. What's that?
Exactly.
What? That's
Exactly.
air.
No, it's just water. Just water. Powdered water.
It's just it's like powdered milk but water instead.
Yeah. Oh,
Powdered
man.
water.
It's just the
But-
atoms. It's just hydrogen and oxygen.
Have you experimented with not special diets? I'll say special diets like keto, like plant-based. Have you experimented with any of those or?
No, no. That's not my flavor.
Okay.
I just make sure that I incorporate a lot of fruits and veggies in my in what I eat per day. I try to have like a good balance of fruits and veggies per each meal. So in the morning, have my apple, banana, raspberry, whatever. At lunchtime, then I'll get my own salad. Make sure I eat a lot of veggies. And time to time, I'll try the vegetarian option, just for fun, right? But yeah, I don't really. I've never followed a really strict diet.
We talked about all about like your past and how your sports
Mhm.
got into it and your military and diet and stuff. I want to focus more on the IG aspect, the fitness
Okay.
journey and
Yeah.
by itself. So you've kind of explained what you want people to take away from this fitness journey, right? Or
Mhm.
if you haven't, do you want to have anything to say about what you
Yeah.
want people to take away?
So on my aim is to really make a positive impact and like shine a brighter light on the health benefits of exercising and really training your mind and your body, and like just showing how it can really bring out a lot of good things in your life. You know, just
Right.
like so working out is, I believe, it fights depression, dementia, Alzheimer's, all that good stuff. And just being able to take care of your body and understand the importance of taking care of your body and really allowing it to, or really allow yourself to preserve it for a long time, so that, because my long-term fitness goal is to be able to like run, play, do activities with my children. Because I don't see myself just sitting around watching my children or my grandchildren play, right? Like I want to be able to play with them, and I want them to like look at me and be like that's my grandpa, or like that's my dad. You know, he's running, he's jumping. You know, he can like do whatever.
Mhm.
I want that like superhero image for my children, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
go ahead.
continue.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh no, I completely forgot what I was about to say. Like, as soon as you spoke, it's like all focus is on you.
Thanks
but
a lot,
Sorry.
Jaden.
Yeah, my
That's
bad, my
alright.
bad. I'll get out.
It's okay.
So like you're pursuing this for your own benefit and obviously for other people, right? Would you
Yes.
say there's any intentions of like pursuing it as a career, or like I know you're in the military, but like as
Mhm.
maybe like you want to see yourself as a personal trainer or a coach, or what's the end
Yeah.
goal for this project?
So I am so my business, this is where I take part as a coach. And working with me, I have so I have a nutritionist of 25 years experience, as well as an advanced personal trainer behind me that help me like provide meal plans, and it helped me structure my program for others. So but yeah, the real big picture is to help other people, like help specifically college and university students, like post-secondary students, um, achieve their healthiest body and really crush any fitness goals that they have. And you know, just uh, show them that by training their mind and their body, they can really improve all areas of their lives.
Right.
Sort of what I'm trying to get at. Hmm.
Fantastic.
But yes, for sure, if I can make this a career, and I'm very hopeful. You know, I've got big plans. I see a lot of good opportunities like ahead of me, and if I can use that to like, um, if I can use what I see and cater to myself, so like to better provide for the community for you guys, then
Mhm.
I'd love to do that for sure, 100%.
Hey, Coach Rico, can I?
Yeah,
We're gonna see
yeah.
that in the future.
Yo,
Personal
Captain.
training.
Hopefully.
Captain.
Yeah, it's definitely it's nice to be able to make an impact and like um really engage with like my followers, right? Because before all of this, it would be like it would be I would post maybe once a year, right?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I don't post a lot, but now that I'm posting and I'm seeing that people are actually like taking value in what I share, like it's awesome. I've been getting like a lot of thoughtful messages, a lot of good comments. And so Matthew, you mentioned Francis earlier in the story that he talked about being with Leo and all that. And he actually came up to me, and something that stuck with me in what he said, like really aligned with how I feel about everything. And what he shared with me was he said, aspire to inspire, like aspire to inspire. Like is like and I thought that was just amazing, you know, aspire to inspire. So I took that to heart, and I was like, man, that's really what I want to do, you know. And like given this focus on Instagram, I think I can do like we as a community, we can do a lot of great things, and I'm excited.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Rico, you were just talking about the quote aspire to inspire, and that's something
Mhm.
fantastic. And you're talking about how you're kind of like getting more into being more active on social media, right? So
Mhm.
would you say that the quote aspire to inspire is like the thing that you base your fitness journey around, or is it like some other quotes that you like to live by?
Oh, there's plenty, but that's just one of the quotes that really caught me by surprise that Francis shared with me, and it really resonated with me. And to be given like the power to influence others and show them that how beneficial like working out and exercising, and taking care of your body and your mind is like to your life in all areas. I think that's just it's just amazing, you know.
Fantastic. Um, let's talk a little bit. I feel like we've been on a very high note here, and I want
Yeah.
to bring it back to kind of the struggles you've been facing with. You said
Mhm.
that, sleep deprivation was a struggle working with PT, but
Mhm.
I want to kind of bring it back to like COVID-19. It is a very big thing that we all are affected by. So,
Mhm.
how has COVID-19 affected this fitness journey of yours?
So that's a good question, but so uh around this time last year, right, is when COVID started to like make a
Yeah,
strong
pretty
presence.
much.
I think so,
Yeah,
yeah. Give or take.
yeah. So
It's been a while.
that's when everything was on lockdown, and we were told like stay back, stay at home. But at the time, so COVID was a big struggle. All the gyms were closed, no equipment, right? But at the time, I had a roommate, and my roommate, he was like he's incredible. Like the things that he can do. Um, he's really big into fitness, and he's really big into pushing himself. You know, like
Mhm.
pushing himself to the limit, to the point where it's almost dangerous. And I wouldn't say that like, that's the best way to train, but it's just like that man is really trying. So what we would do is he actually introduced it to me, and he on his phone he got this app. It's like a deck of cards, and basically what you do, our workout at least was, so for each suit in the deck of cards, so say for like hearts, diamonds, spades, clubs, for each suit, you would assign an exercise. That would be
Mhm.
like squats, push-ups, crunches, um, whatever. I forget what else we do. I think we might have,
Burpees.
yeah, burpees. Yes, burpees. It was actually burpees. Yeah, you got it. It's like
See, it's your roommate.
it's
Man.
it's like Matthew's my roommate for sure. Um, but yeah, and we just run through the deck of cards like 2 to 3 times, and yeah, you got the sweat burning, or you get the sweat like just you get the, how do I say this? You get your heart rate up, you know, the blood pumping. It's a
Was
good time.
the number on the cards like how many of the
Yes,
exercise you did?
yeah.
Yeah,
So like
man. Doing
so like
burpees that many times?
yeah. I think it's like
Sheesh.
208. No, yeah. So you'd
208 burpees in one sitting?
no. So it's no. What we did, okay. So what we did is we for all the red cards. So that's diamonds and hearts. That's
Yes.
push-ups. For all the black cards, spades and clubs. That's squats. So you end up doing, I believe, 208 of each. It adds up to 208.
Right.
I believe that's how much, from what I remember at least.
And how often would you do
Damn.
this?
Every day,
Every day, man.
every day after lunch.
Oh my.
Yo, he's a mad lad.
He's a madman, but you know what? Like you're doing it, I gotta do it too. And I was like, that's amazing. You know, we built a connection through that as well. You know, because like we push we push each other to like better ourselves. And yeah, I appreciate that. But he moved out. He got his own place, so that's nice. Yeah.
So do you still do the cards by yourself?
Oh no, I go work out in like the actual gym. And if I can, I will, man. You know.
You were kind of mentioning how this guy, like this, your friend, your roommate here, was like kind of like pushing himself beyond a little bit more. Do you personally have to deal with any injuries that kind of limited this fitness goal journey of yours?
Oh yeah, plenty. I'm sure you guys know. So like in regards to like injuring myself and like bone injuries, I've broken a lot of bones.
During like this fitness journey, like just this time period?
Yo, they're fine now, but yeah, basically,
Real stuff.
so I've had a lot of issues with my wrist, my hands, my forearm, and I haven't broken anything like below the waist, so that's good. But
Fantastic.
yeah, so I
Knock on
just
wood.
after yeah, exactly. But after like suffering from those injuries, I just really followed whatever the doctor recommended. So you know, physiotherapy, you know, slow into perform your regular workout routines, and I did so. And as of right now, I believe that my body's like very healthy. I think I've recovered, you know,
No
and
injuries, no pain.
No
all
yeah,
long
good.
term.
no pain. Like right now, I really work on like my warm ups just to get my body ready, and afterwards I stretch for sure,
Yeah,
just because I want to be able to take care of my body, right?
for sure.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't want to go into my workout and like say like squat and my legs or my hips aren't opened up, right?
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I know you guys Jaden, actually no, all of you guys took part in like weightlifting, right?
Yep.
On and off.
I mean it happens like that, right? It happens like that. Yeah.
You know, on that note, then, what would you say? What would you recommend for beginners? Because I think that the hardest part of starting and going to the gym is starting and going to the gym. So then, what advice would you give to beginners that are hearing this and they're saying, you know what, I'm convinced. I think the health benefits of working out are true, definitely true, and I want a piece of that. So what kind of advice would you give to them to start, you know, because it is a bit intimidating. I think you did have a post on your Instagram today
Yeah.
on
Gym anxiety.
encouraging people to start, right? So then
Yeah.
elaborating on that, what else would you recommend?
Just get into the gym, find out your why. Like, why do you want to work out? You know, everybody has a reason. Like, you want to like get six packs, but why do you want to get a six pack? You want a bigger body. Why do you want a bigger body? Right? You got to really dig deep, because do you want a six pack or do you want to look good and feel confident? Right? Do you want to be bigger, or like do you is there something else that will come from being like bigger and stronger? Another thing I would say is don't rely on motivation, right? Because
Ah,
motivation is temporary. You watch a video on YouTube or you watch a video on Instagram and you're like, oh man, I gotta go to the gym, you know? You're not gonna have that motivation every single day. You gotta have like that discipline and consistency as well. You gotta take it upon yourself and be like, you know, I don't want to work out today, but you know, if I don't work out today, then I'm gonna slow down. I don't want to slow down. I wanna get to where I want to go as fast as I can, right? Like how can I do that? I just gotta go to the gym. Sort of see what I'm saying.
that's
So
a
don't
beautiful
rely.
way to put it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
That's a
rely
great
on
way.
motivation, because you're gonna slip. If you don't watch a video and you're not motivated, then you're not gonna go, right? You have to stay disciplined.
How do you prevent burning out then? If you're always roaring to go to the gym in fear of losing that consistency, how do you pace yourself and prevent burning out and doing too much? Frying your central nervous system.
What do you sorry, what do you could you go deeper into like burning out? Like what do you mean by that exactly?
Burning out as in
Like
just going to the gym every day, using up all your strength, and then you're just dead in your bed, you know what I'm saying? But you force yourself to go, and that eventually fries your central nervous system, and then you won't be able to use your muscles efficiently because you're not giving yourself adequate rest.
Okay. So with that, I would suggest that you really listen to your body, right? Listen to your body. If you're not feeling well and like say your body's just not recovered from your previous workout, then don't overwork yourself, right? Unless you do unless you're like getting ready for competition and you actually like a fitness bodybuilding competition like actually have to go, like you actually have to go, then yeah, that in that case, then sure. But listen to your body because your body will tell you everything that it needs, right? If it needs sleep, it'll tell you like, yeah, I'm tired, right? But I what as you move forward into working out, you notice, well, for myself personally, I noticed that I don't get as sore. Do you guys have you guys
Right.
experienced that before? Like where you just like because you
Yeah.
only feel sore at the beginning.
Yeah.
You're doing new movement.
Exactly, when you do a new movement. And then as you move forward, you sort of like your muscles are like, okay, yeah, like this is what's happening. Right? This is where I grow. And then so that's when the soreness is sort of like fading away, and then you can focus on another muscle group. And then that's when that muscle group is sore, you go into another muscle group. Sort of how it goes, right?
I kind of wanted to answer Matthew's question for the viewers. I know this is Rico's interview, but I kind of want to bring a little bit into that. In terms of burnout, I don't think people that actually go to the gym receive that burnout because they enjoy what they're doing, right? Like if you enjoy what you're doing at the gym, no matter how hard you push yourself, the very next day you're gonna go back because it's what you like to do. There's no sense of burnout in that aspect, right? You don't dread it. You don't feel like it's workout. It's just something you do.
It's like
I'm
when we play
talking like
basketball every
physical
day.
burning out though. You feel me?
Oh, then Rico mentioned it fantastically with listening to your body.
Yeah. So to further that question, if your body is saying no, we shouldn't go work out today, um, to help the consistency, do you just do a light workout at home?
Man up.
Man up.
Or do you just take a flat out rest day? You know what I'm saying?
Mm, for me, I like because your mindset is still there. Like you want to work out, but your body's telling you no,
Yeah.
right? So it's not like your head's not in the game. Like you still have the like your aim and your goal set in your mind. It's not that you don't want to go. It's just that like your body's saying like, oh, you know what? I don't feel I'm not prepared. You know? These yeah.
Yeah. So then
Yeah.
on those days, do you still do a light activity at your house, for example, or do you just take a rest?
hmm Um, I well, I would like to
Still
say
depends.
I would like to just note like rest days are necessary. Like you have people working out 7 days a week. That's just like depending on like what your goal is. But for me, I think that is just too much.
Hmm.
You need to allocate like at least 1 day per week to let your body recover. Because if you don't have no recovery, then your muscle like first of all your muscles won't grow and your body won't be prepared for the next workout. You know.
Okay.
So it is healthy. A lot of people neglect like rest days, but it's like it's necessary and it's vital to um like your performance in the gym.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's the three legs.
Yeah,
Fitness stool.
yeah. The fitness
Also,
stool, Matthew's fitness stool. Do I-
it's Matthew's thing now. I just think when we're talking about like when you're not feeling it, it also depends on the day, right? Like if you really feel like you can't attend that day, then you'll maybe take the rest day. But if you
Mhm.
like you're halfway through like being tired and still feeling like you can go, then you would take that like easy day, as Matthew puts it.
A light activity day.
Yeah, so it depends on how you feel that day.
Active
Like,
rest. Active rest.
Yeah.
exactly.
And it all ties back to like listening to your body, right? So
Yeah, absolutely.
mhm.
I think at this point we're pretty much done with the interview part. It was a fantastic to have you, Rico, on here talking about fitness, your journey, how it can affect others, how it can inspire others. But we want to play a little game with you, as Matthew would put it.
Right.
Yeah, so before we end this interview, we just want to do a little game segment because you've been talking mad, and I'm sure you're tired of answering all the questions. So, what better way than to ask you more questions?
All right. Let's do this.
So it's just quick answers, just
Okay.
one word answers. Okay.
All right.
So the first one, what's a better workout for you? Push-ups or pull-ups?
Pull-ups.
Leg day every day or core every day?
Core.
Low reps, high reps?
Damn. Low reps.
Ooh.
Rank these three from favorite to least. Four. Pork, beef, chicken, and fish.
Fish, chicken, beef, pork.
Okay, fish, chicken, beef, pork.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just playing with you. I'm just
No, fish, chicken, beef. Yeah, sounds like I'm ordering off a menu. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, no, I like preference is fish, chicken, beef, pork,
Okay.
Okay.
and then plant protein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crest, Colgate.
Crest.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
20 minutes of Stairmaster or 40 minutes jogging on the treadmill?
Oh, but okay. I won't ask questions. 20 on the Stairmaster.
Early morning workouts or late night workouts?
Early morning workouts.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Okay. That does it for me. Anything you guys
mean,
want to
like-
throw a curveball at him?
You lost the game.
What are my results?
They were
Am I
all
like-
wrong.
We're grading your results.
Except for the Crest one. The Crest one is a great answer. I don't know why people use
No
Colgate.
way. Is this sort of like something that you like put amongst yourself? Like, you guys all come like up? Did you guys all come up with like, oh yeah, we all like Colgate or something?
Oh, me personally, bringing it back to Francis. Francis is
I love
Yeah,
Francis.
Francis up on the
Francis.
interview.
Francis,
Great,
Francis,
man.
I love you, man.
Francis, he uses Colgate and he swears by Colgate, and I swear by Crest. So that's just a little thing that we have. So
I don't know,
I
I've
just
just
say
been
you're on
using
Team Crest.
I'm on Team Colgate.
Okay.
Colgate's just dry, dog. Colgate's
I don't
just
know.
dry.
I just like it better. It just my mouth feels cleaner.
Yeah, we should all just show our teeth, and like
What?
that's how.
Matthew's teeth look yellow as hell because of his light.
Yo, the Crest gives him yellow teeth. You see that?
Yo, I used Colgate yesterday, and that's why it's yellow. You feel me? You feel me? But
Yeah.
thank you very much, Enrico, for joining us on this very special episode. You are our very first guest, so you'll always be
That's you, dog.
No, it's not.
in our
It's
hearts.
okay.
We wish you the best, and you know what? We're gonna have you as a guest again in the future. We'll see what you're up to, and we'll see the growth of yourself and the growth of the NutBreak podcast. Is there
Awesome.
anything else you'd like to say, just to give to the listeners? Plug anything?
No, yeah, absolutely. I just want to say thanks again for letting me tune or letting me join on your podcast and like featuring me as your first guest here. And I do hope that I see you guys again. I'm very excited to see what you guys have in store for this podcast and the adventure moving forward. But in terms of like plugging myself, I just yeah, if you guys are interested in asking me questions or want to check out the content that I post on my Instagram, my personal is Enrico.Esteban. That's ENRICO.ESTEBAN.
We'll put it up. We'll put it up.
No stutter. He practiced that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, I was like,
He's used to giving it out.
How,
Yeah,
how
no,
many
some-
reps of those do you do per day in front of the mirror?
it's gotta practice that. Nah. But like some people say like Esteban, like ESTABAN. So I just gotta clean that up. But yeah, and if you guys are interested in checking out my new business, that is Trinity.Health Academy on Instagram. I am currently working on some more content for you guys, so stay tuned, and yeah, I'll see you guys there.
Perfect.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
All right,
Thank
take
you.
care. Thank you very much.